You're watching News 10 at 11.
If you remember what it was like to fly back in the 60s and 70s, you probably remember it fondly.
We're here to make you happy. We're out to make you pleased.
Airlines didn't just take you there, they showed you a good time along the way.
Fly Continental's DC-10s and we'll show you how to laugh again.
It was truly, how much fun can we have on an airplane?
In Coach, we'll show you our pub. Yes, the pub is back, and it's more fun than ever.
On the Continental DC-10s, there were pubs. There was a place people could go and stand. Today, that would not happen.
Leslie Botos was a young stewardess for Continental Airlines, back when it was okay to smoke in the cabin, and a little fire was no big deal.
When a small fire started in an ashtray, you took a Diet Coke or you took a can of 7-Up in those days and put it out. It was a very different time.
A lot of what happened back in the 60s at 30,000 feet would probably get you kicked off of a flight today.
You'd get an all-night flight and you'd find couples who decided they wanted to be intimate on an airplane in a row like this.
Not even in the bathroom?
Not even in the bathrooms. I'd give them a blanket with a great big Continental logo and say, knock it off.
It was the perfect job for a young woman who wanted to see the world.
And we would lay over in places like Sydney and Auckland and Fiji, places that are beautiful, and get to know people from around the world.
Good afternoon. Welcome aboard.
Thanks very much.
Airlines demanded that their stewardesses be well-rounded, a college education, a foreign language, and a girdle.
Your eye level was right at the hip of most people who were working a flight. So a girdle was incredibly important, and we were checked every flight to make sure we had our girdle.
Girdle check wasn't considered sexist at the time. Walking through airports, pilots and stewardesses were like rock stars.
There would be 13 of us walking through a concourse together, and people, especially young women at the time, saying, "Oh, I'd love to do that someday. I got to do it."
If it happened at 30,000 feet, Leslie has probably seen it, and sometimes tossed a blanket over it.
Knock it off, buddy. Save it for later.